Vlogmas day 3. It's Saturday morning. I just planned out my entire 2023 and I'm just excited to redo like my entire life for the new year. I'm just making a smoothie, but I thought today I could do like a 2023 planning session, which I thought would be fun. I thought we'd go through like how I'm planning my entire life for 2023. I'm really excited. This kefir has actually changed my life. It helps with bloating like so much. I'm just making a smoothie for myself and for Storm, then we can get started with the workday. So let's just get into Vlogmas day 3. Okay, so I'm at my desk. I actually haven't sat here yet for Vlogmas, so welcome to my desk setup. I worked with Staples on TikTok a couple months ago, and they sent me like all this pink stuff, and I just love it. It's very like busy blooming themed. By the way, I did not post a Vlogmas yesterday. Today I'm filming this, it's Saturday morning, because I'm gonna be honest, the vlog was trash. And I talked about this on my podcast like a few weeks ago. It's good to be consistent on social media, but if you're consistently putting out trash, it's better to take a second and take a step back. So that's what we've done. I'm having so much fun vlogging. I know it's like literally day 3, but I might become a daily vlogger. Anyways, I know it is literally like December 4th, the day this video goes up, but I want to take a jump on 2023 planning, specifically for content creation and my goals and everything, because I kind of want to start doing stuff now that I want to start doing in 2023. Like, why wait? Why not just start doing it now? I am hosting a 2023 like reset workshop event Tuesday, December 13th. We're gonna kind of do this but live, so you can come. We're gonna do like a Zoom, you and I can chat and put all the information on our Instagram. But if you also are in the vibe of 2023 is over, we are done, we're on to the new year, I'm gonna show you like what I did this morning. I'm definitely gonna be like exposing myself a little bit today, but it's fine. Okay, so here are my tips and how to like reset and plan for 2023. I'm gonna do a few videos like this. I think in the new year I'll probably do a whole like 2023 reset with everything. But this is what I did today. So I kind of split my Notion into 2 halves, and you guys obviously don't have to use Notion. If you know me, you just know like I have a problem. This is literally day 3, and this is the second time I'm doing like a sit down with my Notion. But for 2023, I kind of split it into more like personal, big, scary goals and then content creation stuff. There's 3 kind of exercises I did this morning. I was listening to the Morning Toast podcast and did this, and it was just such a vibe. So I think the best way to start planning your 2023 is to sit down and think of like big, scary goals. Those things that you don't even want to tell anybody because you don't. It's like almost embarrassing. The goals are so big. I think sit down and think of like 3 or 4 things, whether it's being fully self-employed, being on Forbes 30 under 30, making $1 million in 1 year, like whatever those big goals are. I think write those down first, because that will be a good grounding and guide for planning out the rest of your year. Starting macro and going micro with your long-term goals, I feel like for me has been the most like fulfilling directional way to do it, because in past years I'd be like, well, I just want to hit 10,000 followers on TikTok, but like that's it. There's no like guide behind like why do you want to hit 10,000 followers? And then I went through a 2022 reflection. This is so important to write down 5 things that you're really proud of yourself for 2022. Our Spotify Wrap came out. We're in the top 5% globally on Spotify for being the most shared podcast, which is so mind-blowing. It's just so hard to be like actually feel proud rather than just saying like, wow, that's really cool, but to actually take a second. This morning I was like, that is like a really big accomplishment. We started this podcast like a year ago. So sit down, like what are 5 things you're proud of yourself for, like 5 things you've accomplished in 2022. And then this might sound kind of cheesy, but I wrote out like who I want to be in 2023. Like when someone describes who you are, like what do you want them to say? Do you want them to say, oh, she's like an entrepreneur, she's a content creator, she's so funny, she's so smart, she's so like thoughtful, she gives such good advice? Like how do you want to be and who do you want to be in 2023? So that's the first half of what I did. And then the second half is all content creation. So I did, who do I want to be? Like, how do I want to come across on social media? My 2023 content strategy on YouTube, TikTok, Pinterest, and Instagram. And then I went through my 2023 manifestations for like follower counts and stuff like that. I'll share this with you in the workshop. And like, if you're also a Busy Blooming member, I'm going to throw this in our membership content hub. You can check out the details of membership down below, but I'm going to throw this in here if you want to use this. But I feel like that's a good way to split it up. It's like your big, scary goals, and then who do you want to be in 2023? 2023? What are you proud of from 2022? And then you can start setting your resolutions. And let's just share a few of mine. Okay, so starting with my big, scary goals, I thought I would share a couple of them with you guys. So obviously being on Forbes 30 under 30, I think is like every entrepreneur's goal ever. One day, if I were to ever be on Forbes 30 under 30, that is one of those like big, scary bucket list things for me. I had this idea, and I've had this vision for Busy Blooming like forever. And it's where we have this office in Toronto, and it's all for women, and it's like pink and cute, and obviously, but it's the Busy Blooming office where we have a podcast studio. I would love to eventually have a podcast network for Busy Blooming, where we record and support women run podcasts. We also would produce all our content for like resume templates, corporate tips, things like that. And we could also have some sort of co-working space for women as well. That is one of those things that is a big dream of mine. I think that would be so cool. Also follower stuff. I feel like everyone has getting the 100,000 play button on YouTube, hitting 1 million on TikTok. I would just like that again is a huge dream of mine. So I feel like stuff like that is the stuff I'm talking about, like big scary goals that are like probably really far away, but are just good to like think about and write down to be like, okay, yeah, this is why I'm posting a YouTube video. I think we don't spend enough time thinking of those like life bucket list things enough, because then when you sit down and think, okay, what do I want to do in 2023? Every podcast episode and everything I do for Busy Blooming, it's like, it's so much more meaningful being guided by something like that. And then I wrote down my 2022 accomplishments. I'll just read you a couple of them. One of my big goals for 2022 was to be the fittest I've ever been and run a 10-kilometer race. I did both of those. If you guys listen to the podcast, I like literally almost did not make it through the 10-kilometer race, but I did. It was fine. I ran with my mom and my sister. My sister did a triathlon recently, and my mom runs 10Ks like every single weekend. So there was me, and it was a struggle, but I'm just really proud. I've been working so hard at the gym. This is the first time in my life I've been going to the gym like all the time. Another big goal of mine was to create, I wrote this down in my notes app. I don't know if I shared this on YouTube, but my goal for 2022 was transition all of my income from YouTube to TikTok and podcasting, because I didn't want to depend so much on YouTube, and I wanted to diversify my business, my content creation business, which is true. Like my income is 100% from TikTok and podcasting, and maybe like a sliver from YouTube. Something else I'm really proud of for 2022 is just launching literally every single thing I wanted to do in Busy Blooming. We did, except for Bloom, which is our new brand we're launching in 2023 now, which is like a work from home apparel and accessories brand, and it's so cute, you guys. But we're launching that next year. But everything else, like Busy Blooming has literally transformed. Like this time last year, the brand looked completely different. We launched a marketplace for women, which I feel like even that alone is so crazy. So we launched a marketplace where women every day are selling coffee chats and coaching. We launched our new website. We launched our double podcast shows. We launched our digital shop, our Notion template shop, and we just launched our membership where there's like events and you can sign in and have a profile on Busy Blooming. Like Busy Blooming had, I think, 4 or 5 like really, really big launches. And honestly, looking back, I don't know if it's better to do like 5 launches in 1 year or like launch one thing every year for 5 years, but I really just wanted to create like building blocks for the business. And now next year and moving forward, we have all these things to grow and like really blow up in 2023, 2024, 2025. Like we have all of these things to grow. So I feel like the foundation for Busy Blooming has been laid in 2022, and now it's time to grow the foundation. I am really proud of that. It was a result of a lot of stress, honestly, but also a lot of fun and just like staying focused as much as I can. And I feel like it's just been like a good year. Like we launched everything we wanted to launch, which is pretty crazy. Oh, and lastly, I'm very proud that I feel like a big goal of mine for 2022 was to stop walking on eggshells so much. I feel like that was definitely something I struggled with a lot in 2021, because I was just kind of coming back on social media and I was terrified of being like canceled, and just I feel like I just wasn't really myself. And this year in 2022, especially my podcast and TikTok, I feel like I'm 100% genuinely myself. I'm not afraid of saying what I think and being opinionated. And you guys definitely know that if you listen to happy hour episodes on Fridays. But I'm really proud of that. I think I've been really intentional of like not editing stuff out and saying what I think and just being myself. I never intend to like offend people. So I don't know why it's such a fear, I think, for so many people. I haven't finished my 2023 goals yet. I'm gonna do that, I think, in another video, like my 2023 reset video. But a big goal of mine is to transition my content. I feel like a lot of obviously my content for the last 2 years working in corporate marketing, I have established this brand as being like a corporate corporate girly, corporate work bestie. I think that's my name on TikTok. And I want to transition all of that content over to Busy Blooming. So every time I talk about resume tips or corporate tips or work bestie energy, like that's all in the Busy Blooming accounts and the Busy Blooming podcast. And then for my personal YouTube and TikTok and Instagram, I really want to establish myself as an entrepreneur and a business owner and a content creator. And I actually took a bunch of my YouTube videos down, not because I didn't like them, but just because I feel like people kept finding me because I was like a marketing corporate 9-to-5 vlogger, and now I'm not. Now I'm a business owner, entrepreneur, content creator, podcaster, vlogger. And I just feel like people kept commenting saying like, where are the 9-to-5 vlogs? And I feel like people just didn't really know me at all. I feel like those videos that were getting like a ton of views were just not representational at all of who I am anymore and like my daily routine. So anyways, that's a big goal of mine, is to have all of that content. Like I still want to do a lot of that content. Obviously that's what I love about Busy Blooming, is that it's not for like entrepreneurs and content creators, it's for like 9-to-5 corporate girlies. And I love that about Busy Blooming. Like I don't want it to become like a influencer tips brand that much. I also really want to hit 100,000 on TikTok, which might seem crazy, but I feel like it's not. Like I don't know what it is. I just feel like it's achievable. So many people I'm around like are all like, you can hit 100K, like you can totally do it. So I just really want to hit 100K on TikTok. I also really want to get 1 million downloads on our podcast in 2023. I feel like that would just be really exciting. And I haven't really worked on my other goals too much yet, but I will keep you guys posted. So that's our little mini planning session, and let's just continue on with the workday. To fold that laundry, but I'm just doing some work and I need to get in the habit of showing what I'm doing. So one of the new things Busy Blooming has now is monthly live events, and I'm so excited to like meet everybody every single month and just like check in as a community, see how we're doing, and debating if I would want to like, if you guys would want to be on video and like be more part of the event so you guys can talk and stuff, or would you rather not be on video? Like let me know. I'm gonna ask on Instagram as well. Side note, I'm not really feeling that well today. I don't know if you can tell, but I just took a Tylenol. Storm wasn't feeling well either. I took 2 COVID tests, he took 1. You know when you take a COVID test and you're like, did I do it right? I don't really know, but I don't have COVID, but I just took a Tylenol, so I'm feeling a little bit better. But I just made all these Instagram graphics to post about the event, and I just texted Alicia and told her I'm gonna post them. Posted our Instagram stories all about the event. It's really on theme actually for this vlog because it's like a 2023 reset. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to go through, Alicia, like all of our tips on how to like have the best year ever and get organized and just like achieve your goals and everything. And basically how to attend the event is you have to be a member. So you have to be a member of the Busy Blooming community. It's $5 a month. $1 is donated to help girls get in school. The other $4 all are for like a benefit every month. So we have like tons of bonus content. You also get 10% off the marketplace. So if you buy like career coaching or coffee chat or interview practice, you usually would get that $5 back because most of the services are around like $50. So that never expires. 10% off the digital shop. Like there's tons of other things you get besides the event. You can also like go create your profile in Busy Blooming, chat with our community. I was just posting there now. I'm just having a cup of holiday tea. I was watching the morning toast. Just doing some Canva stuff. Canva was down yesterday, which was so annoying, but it's back. So anyways, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go post on Instagram. I think I might film a couple TikToks now. So yeah, that's what I'm doing.